Hello everybody, this is going to be a SHEIN video, and if you haven't shopped on SHEIN before, this is a warning, because after seeing this video you might become a SHEIN addict just like me. I'm going to show you my favorite beauty products as well as some fashion items that I have been loving from SHEIN over the past couple of months. Highly recommend all the products that I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's start off with the beauty items. So SHEIN has a makeup range. It's actually called SheGlam, which I thought was very cute. They do host other brands on there as well, but I haven't tried those. I've only tried the SheGlam ones. So the first item that I would recommend is this, which is the SheGlam Full Coverage Concealer. I am in the shade Tiramisu, and this is just a very good concealer. I'm always very impressed with the packaging of the SHEIN makeup products. I honestly can't tell the difference between this and ColourPop or even some of the more expensive brands. They always package it in boxes and it always comes really nicely. So this concealer is, it comes with a flat tip applicator and it's very easy to blend. It's got very nice coverage to it, and if you were to put 2 layers on top of your skin, it actually gives a very nice full coverage to it. So it blends really nicely, and it stays on the whole day. So I highly recommend this. If I have it on at the moment, my face looks very greasy for some reason. What was I going to say? If I were to get this again, I'll probably get it in a lighter shade just so that it will brighten up my under eye circles. But for what it is right now, I've been using it non-stop for months. Okay, so the next item is this makeup palette. So this is a blush palette, and I love blush palettes because they just make more sense to me than like single blushes. This is the Floral, this is the Floral Flush Blush Palette, and it has these colors. They are so pretty, and this is probably the first full blush palette that I can actually use all the colors here very easily. They don't have a lot of like variations of their products, but for what they have, this is actually very well suited for my skin tone. I have I can't remember which color I have on right now, but I've used all these colors a lot, and they still look pretty brand new, and it would be a very good gift actually. And if you're just starting out, or even if you're not starting out with makeup, if you just want one good blush palette, this is actually pretty good. Okay, the last beauty item I have is this, which is an eyeshadow primer. It's the Ready Set Primer. I recently did like an Instagram reel on this. It has a sponge tip applicator, and I'm trying to remember all the makeup-y words now that I'm back to doing YouTube. So it has, again, this doesn't have many shades. I think this is like the only shade they have, but it has like a nice pearlesque finish, and it blends really nicely. I haven't had any trouble with my eyeshadows when I'm wearing this. I am again using it on my eyes today. My eyeshadows don't have issues blending over it. It blends to a very nice, slightly white cast. Let's move on to the fashion related items. Okay, the first one I want to show you, I'm just going to grab the thing that is nearest to me, are shoes. So I have very big shoes. I have very big feet. I am a US 9 men's, which for women's I think that's like a 13, and I'm a size 43. So it's always been challenging for me to get shoes, but SHEIN actually has shoes all the way up. I've seen like sizes 45 on there. So I'm a size 43. These are actually sneakers that I use for work when I'm getting into character, and they're very comfortable, and most of the shoes that I've gotten from them so far have worked out. But these are just sock sneakers. The laces are like faux laces, and they are just so comfortable. I do like pretty long shoots, and I do take these like, you know, quite, they go through a lot basically, but they have really stuck it out. I haven't needed to use the backup that I got. So yeah, check out the shoes, and let's do the accessories first before we move on to the clothes. Okay, this is the next item. Guess what's in here? This contains a set. Okay, the packaging needs work, but the product inside is a very good product. It comes with 2 sunglasses, foldable sunglasses, and the first one is this brown pair. I brought this along with me when I went to Genting with my friends, and they were hit, and they couldn't believe it when I told them that this was, I think 2 of these were like $5, so each of them are like $2.50, and they just couldn't believe it. It's pretty sturdy. It's not like, yeah, I mean, it's plastic and it's very light, but you know what? When you're wearing this, like, no one's gonna know whether it's from Gucci or it's from SHEIN. Okay, this one's a little bit slanted, but yes, I love foldable glasses because they're just so easy to put and shove into your bag. The next item I have is in this Louboutin bag. What could it be? Okay, I had to take the bag out to show you what it is. One thing I like to do with my bags these days is to change out the straps, because sometimes the straps that come with the bag don't really work for me, and this is what I've done for one of my favorite bags actually, which is this beautiful crystal bag. Oh my god, with the light. I can't. It's so beautiful. Okay, so this bag actually comes with like a super long strap, which looks like this. It's got like crystals, and it's just a really long one, and I can kind of manipulate it to make it into like a top handle, but it's just not comfortable and it's just too much to fuss about. So I got this particular bag chain. Is it gonna focus? Yes. So this is like a short bag chain that weighs practically nothing. It's so light. If you were to touch it, you'll know that it's just like super cheap, but if you see it from afar, you wouldn't know, right? And because it has like little diamond taste on it, it looks like it matches the bag. It looks like it's made for the bag. So I just like carrying it like this now, because I prefer this bag to be carried with a short handle. It comes with like a little keyhole that looks like that, so it has made my bag even more perfect. So let's move on to clothing. These are basics. It comes in this little set here. I haven't even like really taken it apart. Okay, these came in a set of 3s, and they are spaghetti tank tops, and spaghetti tank tops are like hairbands for me. I always can't find them when I need to wear them. For some reason, they are always like somewhere in my closet. I need to find like a dedicated space for it. But in any case, these are a set of 3. So there's a gray one, and then there's a white one here, and then there's a black one, which is probably hiding somewhere in my wardrobe. They're very cheap and they are very comfortable to wear. They are spaghetti tank tops. You don't need to get like super expensive ones, and I've washed the ones that I had. This is like my 3rd set of spaghetti tank tops, by the way, from SHEIN, and I like wearing them under jackets or kimonos or like shirts if I just want to open it up, and they make for very good pairing. I usually get, this is in a 2XL. So one thing about SHEIN clothing is that they don't have like a standard sizing, so a 1XL in one piece may look very different, may size very different from a 1XL in another piece. So you have to go into each product and see which measurement suits you. So, but it's not too bad, it's not like troublesome or anything, but you do have to do that. And as a rule of thumb, I usually size up one. So if I measure just like 0XL, you usually get a 1XL. This is a swimsuit, and it is in a size, not that it matters, it's in a 2XL, and it's very pretty. It's got like ruffle tops, a ruffle top there, and then just a standard bottom. It's got padding inside, and the quality is good. I mean, I've worn this like a couple of times on holiday and in Singapore, and it has held the color has not faded, it still feels really, really soft, and it's very comfortable to wear, most of all. And this particular design is quite flattering as well. So, and everything I mentioned, I will try to link it or something similar down below if it's not available. Okay, so this is the next clothing item that I wanted to share. This is a 2-piece set, and it's probably one of the more expensive items. And when I say expensive, it's probably like $30 for a 2-piece, which is not bad. Oh my gosh, the fabric is very soft. Okay, so this is, I don't know what it's called. Like, is it a kimono set or is it an abaya set? So I wore this for an event and I got so many compliments on it. It looks very expensive. It looks a bit Dior-ish, doesn't it? So it comes with like long pants. I wore it with sneakers, and I wore like a white spaghetti top inside, and it was so comfortable because the material is not hot at all. So it's a very good option if you're looking for like a modest clothing to go somewhere, but you still want to look fashionable. So I love it so much that I have the red color in my cart. Last item is this dress here. So this is a short dress, also blue, and it's sort of like, I don't know, a peasant dress, is that what it's called? Okay, so this is just a flowy top. The sleeves are a little bit tight for me, but I can manage. This is in 0XL, so it's a bit short for me, but it's nice to go for like brunches or very quick errands. It looks really pretty with like just sandals. So those are, I think, 10 of my favorite products right now that I have gotten, I have used, and I highly recommend from SHEIN. And I don't know if I have like a refer, I think I do. So you can use my little code down here. I'm not sure what I get in return, but it will definitely help you. I think it gives you like a 10% discount or something, and then it will probably help me as well. So feel free to use that code. And if you also are a SHEIN addict, let me know what are your favorite things. And I do have another video coming up where I am gonna talk about like my favorite stationery and kids, children items from SHEIN. They have everything down there. So till I see you next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.